when we came out here the first time in 2001, I was working for Cable One. I was a marketing director for them. I had an opportunity to help start a wireless broadband company, which we did here in Pocatello, and then opened up in Idaho Falls and Grand Junction and so on and so forth, and it kind of grew that company. I left that company for another opportunity in Oklahoma, in Shawnee, Oklahoma. I wasn't there even a year, and the company that I had helped build, that was based in Las Vegas, bought another company that was in Omaha, Nebraska. And they asked if I would go to Omaha and help run the business from there. So we did. I was only in Oklahoma for a short period of time, and Oklahoma is just not a place for us. It's a very different part of the world. So we went to Omaha, and that was the second time that we'd actually lived in Nebraska. Nebraska's a great state and great people and everything. And we were there in Omaha for 5 years. Jennifer, my wife, had started our little digital media firm about 17 years ago, and she started doing like social media marketing. She was doing content marketing and creative, and was doing a lot of freelance writing for tons of different businesses, including Lance Armstrong and Nestle and Tyra Banks and a few others, and had built her business up to the point where she said, you know what, we could actually, you could come and join me, and we could try and do this thing together, and you can quit the corporate world. And I thought that sounded like a pretty good idea after trying to build a business and start a business and on a large scale, a wireless broadband company that served customers across 11 states. It was very demanding of my time and my efforts, and I thought, if I'm going to put all this time into something and all this effort, I might as well do it for us. So I said, yeah, let's do it. Let's figure out how we want to do this and how we want to do it. And Omaha is a great place. It's a big city. There's a lot of great amenities there. A wonderful zoo. I mean, I can't say enough about all the great things that are there in Omaha, Nebraska, but it's a big city. The metro area is a million people. And it'd take me 20 minutes, 30 minutes to drive 11 miles to my office when I was working back there. So when we decided to do this stuff together, we said, where could we go and where should we do this? Because we're not big city people. I mean, I love this area. This is where I feel the best. And we were debating where we should go. And Jen said, well, let's move back to Pocatello. I mean, the business community was very supportive. We don't have any family here, but the business community is supportive. The people are wonderful. There's a lot of great things here, like I mentioned, the skiing, the fly fishing, we had great friends here. So she recommended that we come back to Pocatello, and I said we should go to Key West. She went out. I was just joking about Key West. I don't think we'd ever make it there either. But with doing a digital media firm, which is we wanted to focus on just the niche of an advertising agency, what an advertising agency traditionally would do, right? They do all of this stuff, which is my background, in which we can do that, and we've done that. But we really wanted to focus on the digital piece of things. And then, so we decided to move back here because there are a lot of people that do that in Omaha, and we didn't have any connections in there. So it was easier to come back here and try and build our business around the people that we already know and the community that we know. So we did, and we were very successful at it. In fact, we started another company called Shoe Trainer, which is a sports training aid that's based here, and we sell them all over the country. In fact, we sell them all over the world. We ship them overseas all the time. We also have another small initiative that we do. We count it as a business, but it's more like an initiative and more of a passion of ours, and it's called My Local Pocatello. And it's all about promoting locally owned and locally operated businesses. And we started that about 4 years ago, prior to doing any of this stuff here at the Yellowstone. Just because we believe it's important for people to support local businesses and to go there and to be in Old Town and support these businesses down here. One of the driving forces behind us doing the Yellowstone and the 313 and the Union Tap Room in this beautiful historic building is because we wanted to help augment what was happening in Old Town. We love Old Town. We love the businesses down here. We certainly don't want anybody to go out of business. We support all the local restaurants, even though this is what we do. We still go to those places. We encourage people to go to those places. We want, the other bars to be successful as well. And when I look at things that Matt Spencer is doing at the Office Bar, and I think good for that guy, right? He gets it. He's buying property, he's renovating property, he's offering things that other people don't offer. Good for him. Same thing with Volanos, or same thing with PV's Uncorked, or us. So this is part of being in the community, being active in the community, and trying to do things that are for the community, not just Pocatello, but Bannock County as well. I mean, it spreads out, and it's beyond Pocatello and Chubbuck. So we want our place to be the place for the community to come. We try to source a lot of our foods locally from local farmers. That is not as easy as it sounds.